Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to do a quick demonstration on how VMware ARIA Operations, formerly VMware Visualize Operations, and VMware ARIA Operations for Logs, formerly Log Insight Cloud, can work better together to help you troubleshoot and find issues in your environment via metrics and logs. In this scenario, we're trying to understand why our virtual machine, named TMM Logs, is experiencing very high CPU and resource usage. ARIA Operations is telling us that the capacity time remaining is 0 days, and we are constrained by CPU demand. If we scroll down a little, we can see that our CPU usage is at 5 gigahertz with our CPU queue at over 5, and our CPU context switch rate is very high at 20,000. Our memory contention isn't very high, neither is our disk latency. So it looks like there's something on our virtual machine that is eating up all of the CPU. Let's try and figure out what this is via the metrics and the integration with ARIA Operations for logs. So if we click on our metrics, let's check out our CPU. So it looks like our demand at some point in the day has gone to 100%. Our usage percent is at 100. And we're using about 5 gigahertz of CPU. So something on this machine is hitting our CPU pretty hard. Now, ARIA Operations might not tell us everything we need to know about what's going on this virtual machine, but luckily we have ARIA Operations for Logs integrated with ARIA Operations, as you can see here by this Logs tab. So let's click the Logs tab and see what's going on in this virtual machine. Now that we're in the Logs tab for ARIA Operations, let's see what's going on our virtual machine. Let's search some logs for the past hour. And once we search for our logs, we can see here that the Apache web server is receiving lots and lots and lots of requests. So we see here get HTTP 200, which is a successful web request. And we have a lot of these and they're hitting hard. So if we want to drill a little deeper, let's launch Log Insight Cloud into context. And now we see here that we had a spike, 100,000 events at this time. Let's sort this by types. 120,000 events in the past hour were HTTP events with a 200. So let's open this up. We can expand these events. And now we can see here that our Apache access log is showing us that we're getting get page requests from a source. The status code was 200, so we know these are successful events. We don't have an error. So in this case, it sounds like we might have to add another web server to our cluster here to make sure we can handle extra load when more users hit our website. So this could have been a busy time of day, maybe lunch or after work when people are shopping or hitting our website, and they hit it pretty hard during that time. And we can add more resources as needed. Hopefully you agree that that was a pretty powerful example of ARIA Operations and ARIA Operations for Log and how they work better together. You can get your metrics and see what's going on with your virtual machine in ARIA Operations, check out your contention, your CPU, and other limits. And then if you need to drill any deeper and see what's going on in the virtual machine itself, we can just click the Logs tab in any of our objects, and then we can do our log analysis from there. Thank you so much for watching our video on ARIA Operations and ARIA Operations Cloud better together. Please try out some of these scenarios yourself and let us know how you do. Take care.